Did you know that 99% of deaths after 75 come down to just five main causes? A lot of folks think passing away at that age is just natural, but here's the truth. Most of these causes are avoidable, and people don't realize it until their health's already taken a hit, and it's too late. You don't want to end up tired, sick, or dependent just because you didn't know sooner, right? If you understand these risks now, you can take steps to protect your health, live longer, and enjoy life in ways you never thought possible. In this video, I'm spilling the beans on the five top causes of death after 75, the ones behind almost every loss at this age. Some might sound familiar, others might surprise you. But one thing's for sure, knowing them is your first step to dodging them. These aren't just stats, they're real lives, real families, and real choices that could mean the difference between struggling with health issues or living a long, full life. You don't want to lose your independence, end up in the hospital, or leave your loved ones sooner than you have to, do you? Stick with me to the end, because these five causes aren't set in stone. I'll show you small, impactful changes that lots of folks have used to lower their risks, stay independent longer, and even add years, sometimes decades, to their lives. The choices you make today, like how you eat, move, or care for your health, can decide how strong, active, and independent you'll be in the years ahead. Want to live a full, meaningful life with your family for as long as possible? Let's get started. 'Cause 1, heart disease, the top killer you can control. Did you know heart disease is the #1 cause of death for folks over 75? A lot of people think, I'm old, my heart's just weak. But here's the thing. You've got more control over it than you might think. Your heart's like a pump. Take good care of it, and it'll keep running strong. Neglect it, and it'll weaken. And one day, a heart attack or stroke could take everything away. You don't want to suddenly end up in the hospital, or worse, just because you didn't pay attention earlier, right? Today, I'll show you why heart disease is so dangerous and how to protect your heart. Think about it. Your heart's been beating nonstop your whole life, but lots of folks don't realize it's in trouble until it's too late. Do you feel slower, tired, or out of breath doing simple things? Many think that's just aging, but it could be a sign your heart's not as strong as it used to be. One of the biggest enemies of your heart is high blood pressure. It puts massive strain on your arteries, forcing your heart to work overtime. The scary part? You don't feel it. No pain, no clear signs, nothing telling you to act until a heart attack or stroke hits. Ever wonder how someone seems fine one day, then they're in the hospital the next? That's why so many over 75 and up there out of the blue. Another big culprit is a poor diet. Years of processed foods, too much salt, and unhealthy fats clog your arteries, slowing down circulation. It's not just about avoiding bad stuff. You need the right foods to fuel your heart. It craves nutrients from greens, fruits, and omega-3 rich foods, or the damage sneaks up faster than you think. Then there's lack of movement. Your heart isn't meant to sit idle all day. When you don't move, circulation slows, muscles weaken, and your heart doesn't get the workout it needs to stay strong. You don't need to run marathons. Just walking, light stretching, or chair exercises can help your heart pump better, cutting your heart disease risk big time. Lots of folks make the mistake of thinking heart disease is just fate. They hear about family members who had heart attacks and think, guess that's my future. But that's not true. Small daily choices, what you eat, how you move, how you handle stress, all decide if your heart stays strong or starts to fail. Want to live long, healthy, and independent with your grandkids? Start today. Eat less salt, add more greens, walk for 10 minutes a day, and check your blood pressure regularly. You've got the power to protect your heart. Don't let it weaken over small habits. If this cause hits home, comment 1 below to let me know you're with me. 'Cause 2, falls and injuries, a hidden risk that can change your life. Ever think a single fall could totally change your life? Or noticed you're less steady on your feet but thought, it'll be fine? If you're over 75, watch out. Falls aren't just a small thing. They're one of the top causes of death in seniors. Just one slip can lead to a broken bone, loss of independence, or even put your life at risk. You don't want to end up stuck in a hospital bed or relying on others just because of a fall, right? Today, I'll show you why falls are so dangerous and how to prevent them. Picture this. You're walking at home and in a split second, slipping on a wet floor, getting dizzy standing up, or tripping over something, everything changes. A broken hip, head injury, or even a bruise can turn into a huge problem. Falls are the leading cause of injury-related deaths in seniors, sending millions to the ER every year. For many, one fall starts a downward spiral they never fully recover from. A broken hip can mean months in bed, losing your independence and raising your risk of infections. Ever heard of someone who fell and their health went downhill fast? The scary part is, most folks don't realize how vulnerable they are until it's too late. The problem is, as you age, your balance, muscle strength, and reflexes slowly decline. But it happens so gradually, you don't notice. You think you're fine walking around the house, but one day you reach for something, lose your balance, and it happens. Your body doesn't bounce back like it used to. A little stumble that used to be nothing can now cause serious harm. What's worse, after a close call, lots of seniors get scared and stop moving. They avoid walks, stairs, limit activity. But the less you move, the weaker your muscles get, and the weaker you are, the more likely you'll fall. It's a vicious cycle that can steal your independence. Want to keep walking, staying independent, and enjoying life? The good news is, falls aren't inevitable. You can cut your risk big time with small changes. Strengthen your muscles and balance with walks, light exercises, or chair workouts. Make your home safer. Add better lighting. Use non-slip rugs. Install sturdy handrails to lower the odds. Don't forget to check your meds. Some cause dizziness or drowsiness, making falls more likely. If you feel lightheaded standing up, talk to your doctor. You've got the power to protect yourself. Just pay attention, move more, and make your home safer. If this cause resonates, comment 2 below to let me know you're with me. If you're worried about falling, don't wait. Start moving and make your home safer today. Does this tip hit home? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear. Hit subscribe and tap the bell for more helpful health tips. Let's keep you independent together. Next cause is up. Cause 3, respiratory diseases. A breathing danger you can prevent. Ever think that breathing, something you do every day without thinking, could turn into a major health risk? Or noticed a lingering cough, shortness of breath, but thought, it's just aging? If you're over 75, heads up. Respiratory diseases are a top cause of death at this age, not because they're unavoidable, but because too many folks ignore them until it's too late. You don't want a small cough to land you in the hospital, or worse, right? Today, I'll show you why respiratory diseases are so dangerous and how to protect your lungs. Think about it. Breathing feels automatic, but as you age, your lungs don't work as well as they used to. A small cough, shortness of breath, walking, or chest heaviness might be warning signs. Lots of seniors think, I'm old, it's normal to struggle breathing. But really, those could be signs of serious trouble. One big threat is chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, COPD, which includes emphysema and chronic bronchitis. It inflames your airways, making it harder to breathe over time. Ever have a lingering cough, wheezing, or feel winded doing small things? Don't brush it off. Your lungs are crying for help. Then there's pneumonia. Sounds like a simple cold, but for folks over 75, it's super dangerous. A mild cold or chest congestion can quickly turn into pneumonia. And since your immune system weakens with age, your body struggles to fight it off. So many hospital stays after 75 are from pneumonia, and too often, the infection causes a fast health decline some don't recover from. Another risk is poor air quality. Decades of breathing dust, secondhand smoke, or indoor pollutants like mold and pet dander take a toll on your lungs. Ever think the air in your own home might be hurting your lungs? The good news is you can protect your lungs. Moving is the simplest way. Your lungs need exercise to stay strong. When you walk, do breathing exercises, or do light activity, your lungs expand, clearing mucus and boosting function. Sitting all day makes your lungs weaker, more prone to infections. Next, clean up your air. Use an air purifier, avoid smoke, and keep your home free of pollutants to cut down on irritants. Also super important, get vaccinated. Shots for pneumonia and the flu can slash your risk of severe infections, shielding you from dangerous complications. Want to breathe easy, stay healthy, and live long with your grandkids? Don't let respiratory diseases quietly steal your health. Just move more, keep your air clean, and get vaccinated. You'll protect your lungs. If this cause resonates, comment 3 below to let me know you're with me. 'Cause 4, stroke, a sudden storm you can stop. Ever think that in just one moment, everything in your life could change forever because of a stroke? Or figured, I'm fine, no worries. If you're over 75, watch out. Stroke is a top cause of death at this age, and the scariest part is, it strikes without warning, leaving permanent damage. You don't want a stroke to take away your ability to speak, walk, or live independently, right? Today, I'll show you why strokes are so dangerous and how to lower your risk starting now. Imagine this. You're going about your day, then suddenly you can't speak. One side of your body goes weak, or you lose consciousness. That's a stroke, when blood flow to your brain gets blocked or a vessel bursts. Within minutes, brain cells start dying, and the longer your brain goes without oxygen, the worse the damage. Some strokes are mild, causing temporary confusion or weakness, but many leave you paralyzed, unable to speak, or fully dependent on others. Even scarier, too many strokes are fatal. Ever heard of someone passing from a stroke out of nowhere? That's why it's so dangerous. One of the biggest risks is high blood pressure. It weakens your blood vessels, making them more likely to burst or clog. The scary part? High blood pressure has no clear symptoms, so lots of folks don't know they're at risk until a stroke hits. Another cause is irregular heartbeats, like atrial fibrillation. Your heart beats unevenly, letting blood pool and form clots. If a clot travels to your brain, you've got a stroke in an instant. Then there's diet and lifestyle. Eating too many processed foods, too much salt, unhealthy fats, plus not moving enough, thickens your blood, slows circulation. Want to stay independent, healthy with your grandkids? The good news, 80% of strokes can be prevented. You've got the power to protect yourself. Check your blood pressure regularly. If it's high, talk to your doctor to manage it. Eat healthier. Add leafy greens, cut back on salt, drink more water to keep your blood vessels strong. Moving matters too. Walking, light exercise keeps blood flowing smoothly. Don't ignore small signs like a mini stroke, TIA. If you suddenly feel confused, have blurry vision, or weakness that fades, see a doctor ASAP. It's a warning a bigger stroke might be coming. Small changes today can save you from big consequences tomorrow. Want to live long, independent, and stroke-free? Start now. Check your blood pressure, eat better, get moving. If this cause resonates, comment 4 below to let me know you're with me. Cause 5. Cognitive decline, the silent threat stealing your independence. Ever think your memory thinking and independence could slowly slip away? Or noticed you're forgetting names, misplacing things, but thought, it's just aging? If you're over 75, listen up. Cognitive decline, like dementia or Alzheimer's, isn't just about forgetting things. It's a top cause of death at this age. It can rob you of caring for yourself, making you fully dependent, and leading to dangerous accidents. You don't want to lose your memories, independence, or become a burden to your grandkids, right? Today, I'll show you why cognitive decline is so dangerous and how to protect your brain. Picture this. At first, you just forget small things, someone's name, where you parked your keys. But over time, you can't do simple stuff like cook, recognize loved ones, or remember to take your meds. Cognitive decline doesn't hit overnight. It creeps in slowly, so you don't notice. But as it gets worse, you might forget to drink water, leading to dangerous dehydration or not eat enough, causing nutrition issues that weaken your health. Even scarier are accidents. Forgetting to turn off the stove, leaving the door open at night, or wandering off in unsafe places. These can be deadly as decline progresses. Ever seen someone with dementia whose health dropped fast? That's why it's so scary. The worst part is, lots of folks don't realize they're declining until it's too late. Small signs like forgetting names, struggling to follow chats, or losing important stuff are often brushed off as just aging. But those are your brain's way of saying it's changing. If you don't act early, you might lose your independence, unable to live alone safely, and without proper care, your health declines faster. Want to keep your memories, live independently, and be with your grandkids as long as possible? The good news is you can slow cognitive decline. Keeping your brain active is the best way. Just like your muscles, your brain needs exercise to stay strong. Reading, learning new skills, doing puzzles, or having deep conversations keeps your brain sharp. Cutting dementia risk. Physical exercise matters too. Walking, light activity boosts blood flow to your brain, protecting memory. Don't isolate yourself. Socializing, meeting friends, joining community groups keeps your brain engaged. And eat right. Foods rich in omega-3s, antioxidants like greens, berries, nuts protect your brain. Want a sharp mind to live independently longer? Start today. Read, walk, chat more, eat healthy. If this cause resonates, comment 5 below to let me know you're with me. See, these 5 top causes of death after 75, heart disease, falls, respiratory issues, stroke, and cognitive decline, can totally turn your life upside down if you don't pay attention. If you're worried about losing your independence, ending up in the hospital, or not being there for your grandkids longer, you don't have to live in fear. These risks, from high blood pressure, wobbly balance, to memory slips, can quietly steal your health, independence, even your life. Sounds scary, right? But the good news is they're not set in stone, and you've got the power to change things. We've covered all 5 causes, from protecting your heart with healthy eating, preventing falls by strengthening your muscles, keeping your lungs strong with movement and clean air, lowering stroke risk by checking your blood pressure, to safeguarding your brain with socializing and mental stimulation. Each cause is a chance for you to take action, stay healthy, and live longer. I don't want you to stress. I want you to see you can still change. I've seen plenty of seniors turn their lives around with small steps, like folks who started checking their blood pressure, walking daily, or joining clubs to stay social. They're not just healthier, they're happier, independent longer. You can be too. I know it. So think about it. Which of these 5 causes hit you the hardest? Do you struggle with shortness of breath, forgetfulness, or shaky balance? Where will you start? Checking your blood pressure, walking 10 minutes a day, or chatting more with friends? Whatever it is, just one small change can make you healthier, more independent, and help you live longer. Your health is your greatest treasure at this age. The more you protect it, the more you can enjoy time with family, stay independent, and live worry-free. Want to live fully, strong, and happy with your grandkids? Now's the time to act. Pick one thing to start, maybe walk 10 minutes daily, add greens to your meals, or see your doctor for a blood pressure check this week. Take small steps and feel the change in your body. I want to hear your story. What will you start with, and which tip helped most? Share in the comments. I'll read everyone to cheer you on. If this video helped, hit like and subscribe. Turn on the bell for more health tips. Loved it? Comment 1 below. Want me to do better? Drop 0. Let's make these years your best yet. Thanks for watching. See you next time.